Mark, we just can't figure out who to name as guardian for our kids. Hi, Mark Stiles of Stiles Law down here at Studio B. You know, we get that question a lot. When we're working with families who have children that aren't yet adults, we get this question a lot. Who are we going to entrust to raise our kids? It sometimes becomes so challenging for folks that it actually derails the whole estate planning process. The one thing we try to convey perfectly clearly is that there will be no perfect replacement for you. So what is the next best situation for your children? I know it's an awful thing to think about, but so very important. Because what would happen if you picked nobody? Well, there would be a court action, and more often than not, people would be fighting over your kids. Nobody wants that. So what experiences do we share when our clients are struggling with this critical decision? Well, first, it's imperative that all parties agree. First thing you want to think about is age. What is the age of the person you're thinking about entrusting your children with? Often people come thinking their parents would be a good idea, but are they? These children just lost their parents, and now they're living with their grandparents who are moving on in age, and you don't know how long they're going to be with us. Do you really want to subject your kids to two very close, tragic deaths? And on the flip side, 22-year-old Uncle Joey might not be the best candidate either. Uncle Joey might not be quite mature enough for that yet. And where does your guardian live? Do they live in the same town, the same state, same school district? It's very unlikely that the folks that you ask to take care of your children, that they're going to uproot their lives and move into your home. They might, and that would be great, but they might not. So where do they live? What is your religious faith? What is their religious faith? What about political beliefs? What about parenting skills? You know these people very well. Are they already parents? Do you object to the way they're raising their children? Or do you like the way they're raising their children? Is it similar to the way you plan to continue to raise your children? And of course, finances. The perfect guardian might be the perfect nurturing parent, the perfect caregiver for your kids, but is terrible with money. What then? Well, there's a solution to that too. And we did a video about that, Thomas, about trusting individuals to handle finances. So you can split the roles. One individual, the caregiver, takes care and raises your kids. And then the other person, who is great with finances, handles the money. It can work. It has worked. Okay, so now you've narrowed it down. We encourage each person to write their list out in order of who they would want to be guardian, and then do a draft. Strike them off. That's not going to work for me, because you all want to agree. Then, once you make that decision, we encourage you to have a conversation with that person who's going to take care of your children, your greatest gift to this world. You don't want them to be surprised. You want to know if they're all in. It's that simple. I know, but we can help guide you through that. Folks, if this information was helpful, or you know somebody that it might be helpful for, please share this with them. And as always, whenever you're working with a financial, insurance, tax, mortgage, or real estate professional, and the conversation around legal services comes up, just know that we'd love to help. Reach out. Thank you, and be well.